All right, looks like we're going to get the Pac-Man and the Toon Link. Certainly no surprises here. JDV not opting for that snake or one of his other many side characters like the Joker, like the Wolf. JDV certainly has deep pockets. I mean, we saw some other players like Ryan and Toon especially tonight showing how deep their pockets are. Everybody thinks they're Pokepen these days, but JDV, another player who has a lot of great characters, and you know, just being so high on the PR, he can sauce you with anybody. But I was talking to him earlier about character counter picks, and he feels like the Wolf, the Joker, both of those characters, the term he used was high maintenance for his needs. Not that like a character like Wolf is necessarily high maintenance, but he's too honest of a character in this meta. And JDV's looking for the kinds of secondary characters that he can, you know, rely on that cheese, play that game plan without having to worry about the specifics of individual matchups, and just use it as a backup option, as a crutch, as a secondary when he needs it, rather than having to continuously maintain Wolf and Pac-Man at the same time. So that's some of the thinking he's got behind the snake. We'll see if it pans out, but in the meantime, playing the Pac-Man for this matchup, which again, no surprise, and no surprise to see JoJo, the Toon Link specialist himself, continuing to stick to his guns here. This is very much a matchup where a lot of it comes down to who gets the first stock. Obviously, there's always the opportunity for comebacks. And every time I say this, the person who loses the first stock proves me wrong. But it really is true that neither of these characters want to approach as a general rule. So if you can get into a situation where you have the ability to do your setups, force the other person out of their game plan and into approaching, it can be so beneficial. So getting that first stock is a great way to do that. And so far, JDV on track to be the one to get that stock. We'll see if it works out. Will this bell connect? Will it hit its mark? He's certainly going to be fishing for it in a second. There it is, sending it to the ledge, but I think a little bit off of what he was looking for as JoJo gets back pretty much for free off of that setup. Slight misplay from JDV. But JoJo not out of the woods yet as that hydrant forces the air dodge in. JoJo not able to stop the charging of the fruits, but he is able to stop that key with the parry. That is bravery from JoJo, parrying the key. But the F-tilt at the ledge, frame trapping him super well is JDV, and he takes the first stock. So now he's got that opportunity we were talking about. Not immediately opting to play defensively, so we'll see if he chooses to go for the aggressive play here. Obviously, Pac-Man, a character deceptively good at boxing, so maybe he's going to rely on that a little bit in these neutral situations. I guess we'll have to find out, but also not afraid to charge the fruits like what I was talking about right there. And now the Galaxian, gonna be so scary, but JoJo manages to turn it around in his favor, and he took the stock with it. Look at that play from JoJo. That is some item awareness right there. Still a slight lead from JDV right now, but JoJo proving his ability to play from behind in the matchup, which is a huge skill that he might have to rely on throughout this set. Because those first stocks, they can go either way sometimes. So if you can't come back when it's not your turn, it can be so hard to play this matchup. Meanwhile, JDV not getting flustered, continuing to play to his game plan. It was working in the first stock, so no reason to do anything too crazy here. Just charging up for those bells, for those keys, the Galaxians at the early percents, and of course using that hydrant. But JoJo, with the matchup knowledge there, using the grab through the hydrant to catch JDV off guard. And now another grab throwing him into the corner. Let's see if this is his opportunity for the ledge trap, forcing JDV super high. And now that hydrant, so scary, goes over JDV's head, but he's not able to charge the fruit the way he wants to. Finally, that bell comes online, but the nice chip damage and stage control from JoJo makes it potentially not worth it. Great answer from JDV, though. I can't believe he got in there and got that bell. Finally, the kill coming out as well. The bomb almost saving JoJo, but not enough. However, he's got another Bombo combo coming out. Sent JDV to the corner. Let's see what he can do with it. Jumping over the key and the continued pressure. But JDV landing there going to be enough. But that grab was not safe as JoJo catches him with the up smash. And now we're back in that safe neutral. We see JDV continuing to push surprisingly aggressively. This is not what I expected to see in the set. Of course, JDV has really good boxing tools that he's using really well, especially that Nair used masterfully in the matchup. We'll see if JDV can continue to find those openings or if JoJo can find the counterplay that he needs, whether it's the ability to box back or the ability to keep JDV out. Whatever the case, he needs to come up with something quick, but maybe it wasn't quick enough as JDV gets the bell into up smash. Nothing JoJo can do after that initial connection. Just watching his fate unfold as he falls into the blast zone, and JDV takes game one. And no character counter picks there. Not a surprise. I expect we'll see the Pac-Man and the Toon Link through this entire set. I feel like we're in a mindset right now. Just like, oh, everybody's going to counter pick. But now we're in JDV JoJo territory. There's no counter picks to be had. These guys are confident in their character choices. They've proven in their past the ability to go very back and forth regardless of how a single match can go. So I don't think they're in territory pretty much no matter what in this set where they're going to want to consider counter picks. Great pressure from JoJo there, using the hydrant to his advantage, and great tech as well from JDV, not getting caught early there. That could have been a really unfortunate death for him. Though I say early, 98% already. Yeah, and JoJo answering back with a vengeance right now. Of course, JDV has some answers of his own, 73% and now 83 on JoJo. Basically an even game. Both of these players going so back and forth, but the unsafe side B from JDV is going to get punished by JoJo, and that scoop from the up B that almost didn't connect, but JoJo barely got to where he needed to take that stock, and now he's got that early stock lead. Let's see what he can do with it. But now JDV's pretty much forced to approach with that bell. Throws the bell the wrong way, went for the read there. It's going to cost him the charge. Not a huge problem, but it gives JoJo an opportunity to get just a little bit more of tick damage. Good use of the orange. Watch out for that hydrant. It's coming down. Okay, JoJo gets past it. But the apple, I can't believe that killed. I think JoJo maybe didn't have the best DI there. And JoJo's corner pressure with these projectiles, so threatening, even against Pac-Man. JDV very good at getting out of the corner. JoJo, at the moment, doing an even better job of keeping him there. And now again, we see those setups going for the ledge trump. I like the mix-up from JoJo, but JDV did not fall for it, and he's got this reversal now. Cherry over the ledge, expecting the low recovery, but JoJo didn't give it to him. Dash attack, really safe. JDV managed to get stage control out of that. And now the Galaxian online for that nice mid% damage and another orange combo. JDV using that to beautiful effect in this matchup. Okay, the up B not going to kill. JDV needs to find a way back onto stage here because JoJo has just been keeping him at the corners so well. But that bell, doesn't matter if you get grabbed, but the bell is still online. Let's see if he chooses to use it to recover. No, he does not. And now he's just waiting. Oh, he's just waiting. Goes for the throw. JoJo does not fall for it. He ran away. And now another bell right online. Nothing JoJo's really able to do about that except get it of his own. throws it at JDV, gives him a taste of his own medicine, and takes the stock with it. JoJo's got such great item play, especially with that bell. Something he's, of course, used to, but still, really great awareness from him using the bell against Pac-Man himself, but a little bit early on that get-up, and he dies for it. And all of a sudden, JoJo is on an even playing field with JDV. Those Galaxians not hitting their mark there. And JDV just charging his fruit, trying to be so safe right now. But JoJo not falling for his little gimmicks. All those little fruit plays, JoJo knows exactly what JDV is going for, and we can see how well that is benefiting him in this set. Hey, back air to back air, the boomerang sending him off stage. Another opportunity for JoJo. JDV managed to get past the bomb, but he gets clipped again, and he still hasn't landed. And again, JoJo manages to get that up air, just continuing to keep JDV just barely on the back foot. I think that was an up smash coming out from JoJo there, but whatever the case, JDV did not get clipped. And now the bell once again online for JDV. JoJo got to be so careful right now, but he wasn't careful enough as the bell gets him and takes game 2. Last hit situation going to JDV in that set. Really good stuff to him. And now all of a sudden, JoJo down 2-0. Maybe taking a bit of a breather there, checking his music, figuring out what's going on, how JDV keeps somehow finding a way to get these bells. I don't know how he does it, but he always does it. So let's see what the counterplay here is from JoJoDaHoBo. Certainly not character-based counterplay, I can tell you that much. Okay, good early momentum from JoJo. That's the start. So let's see if he can keep it there or if JDV is going to 3-0 him on this one. I feel like both games, JoJo just was slightly behind on the last stock and wasn't able to get into that closeout scenario as quickly as JDV was. Oh, the pressure from JDV going for the aggressive down air there. Kind of surprised to see that. It did not work out. And now JoJo's got the reversal, 83%. Let's see what he can do with this Z drop. Yeah, does go, drops it at the corner. Not going to do much for him, but JDV masterfully getting out of that corner pressure. And watch out for the bombs. This is where JoJo is so scary, but JDV even scarier. The Galaxian bringing JoJo up to 59 just like that. But JoJo doesn't care. He's got those bombo combos. Okay, maybe not that time. I take it back. 116 though, and he blows himself up saying, I don't even need that health. Give me that rage. Make my back throws actually kill for once. Okay, now JDV's got the opportunity, but JoJo gets right past him. JoJo's just done such a good job at the ledge. Meanwhile, JDV looking so solid on stage. This is similar to what we were talking about with some of the other sets earlier, where one player seems so much more confident on stage and one seems so much more confident off. And I feel like right now, JoJo with those ledge traps has just been putting on an absolute clinic of how to use this character at a high level. Okay, but the back throw, JDV trying to make a liar out of me, forces the air dodge down. He had the idea with that approach, but slightly too slow. But the hydrant going to go against JDV there. His own child betraying him as he loses that stock before JoJo. Ooh, great falling back air from JDV there. Really good awareness from him, recognizing the mix-up opportunity that he had something that's just like always on the back of his mind. You know, if you're in those situations, you're always looking for those opportunities to go deep, take the stock early, catch them off guard. Maybe not so early in that situation, but regardless, really good stuff from JDV there. Let's see if he can run away with that or if JoJo's going to keep running away with this corner pressure. This is what I'm talking about. JDV just cannot get out of these corners, and that grab going to get interrupted by the water there. Really unfortunate for JoJo. He had the bait so well, but sometimes that hydrant just gives you exactly what you need if you're JoJo. Great timing from JDV there with that F smash. Really doing a good job in neutral of recognizing JoJo's habits. But again, JoJo with the item play, it's not going to take the stock for him, but it gets him into a pretty comfortable situation to get this kill. Let's see what he can do here, or if this is JDV's time to shine. No, the up smash finally connecting. We've seen a couple attempts at that throughout the tournament. Finally one finding the mark that it needs to take the stock. And now the sharking has commenced from both players. Ooh, Earl's Melon. Come on, do it. Aww. Come on, JDV. It's the last stock. This is your opportunity to use the Earl's Melon. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, great grab from JDV. Pushes JoJo into the corner. And he gets over that up air as well. JoJo's been going for a lot of those up airs, so great to see JDV finding a way around it. And now another grab into the back throw. This is his opportunity, putting that pressure on 119 on JoJo right now. Really scary situation against that bell. Is JDV going to get this kill, or is JoJo going to use this edge guard situation the way he needs it? Does not get it off of that, but he gets another bit of percentage in 81%. Really scary for both players, and of course that rage is on JoJo. Toon Link's certainly not a rage character, but something that can help any character a little bit. And the Earl's Melon pushes him into the corner. We see the little smile coming up from JDV. He knows what's up. He recognizes the power of the Earl's Melon in that moment. And finally the orange. No, not going to kill, so another one comes out. Force the air dodge, force the early up B. Nothing that JoJo could do. Just an absolute textbook option select coverage from JDV there. And it all started with an Earl's Melon. I'm telling